Positive Anime Reviews is a review show that is designed for people who aren't very picky about their anime, like me. Most anime I watch ends up in my 5 out of 5 category. My reviews are for those people who are looking for a reason to watch anime rather than hate on it. I am willing to give any and all anime a chance before stating my opinion. Lastly, my reviews are all my opinion and might and or most likely will not match yours. If you don't agree, that's totally fine. Just be respectful in the comment section. Thank you. And as always, possible spoiler warning ahead. Hey guys, Darth Lurk here, back with another positive anime review. But before we launch into this one about what we will be reviewing, it occurs to me that there's actually two things that I'm going to start adding to my positive anime reviews. The first thing is genre. That it occurred to me that in my first review, I didn't even. I mentioned it, but I didn't have a section to put it in. I didn't flatly state what genre it is. Oh, I may have mentioned it, but it was more like a passing thought. Well, this time I wrote it down in my little guide, and for me, so I will start in the very beginning of each review. I will start touching on genre. The other thing I added is season length. It occurs to me that that's the other thing I didn't mention on is how many episodes there are in a season. Because some people don't like if it's too long, some people don't like if it's too short, and some people are very indifferent. So I'm going to make sure I start stating specifically what genre and how long the season is. Anyway, just so you guys were aware that there is more, and I am improving. The other thing I want to say is thank you so much for all the support on my first positive anime review. I was really nervous about making it, but I think it turned out really well, and I've gotten a surprising number of views on it for me, so I want to thank you all for that, and I am happy to be doing another one. So today, we will be talking about Usagi Drop, also known as Bunny Drop in English, and it is a amazing anime. So you can already guess what score I'm going to give this. But anyway, so starting off, this anime is a slice of life, and it is just in the truest sense of the word. Season length is 11 episodes. There is one season, and it's 11 episodes. And apparently there is a manga. So I have not read the manga. I'm not actually into manga very much. I watch a lot of anime, but not a lot of manga. I don't read a lot, you know. And I used to read a lot, but I don't so much anymore. But anyway, I am starting to pick it up. It's not that I'm against it, I just haven't done it yet. So anyway, I want to start reading more manga, but this is an adaptation, and from what the reviews that I was reading about what other people were saying, apparently it's very true to its source material, which I'm always about. That's awesome. And anyway, so this is a slice of life, which I said. Now, rating-wise, it's very clean. It's just, I feel like pretty much anybody can watch it. Pretty much. I mean, personally, I think you have to be. You probably should be at least a teenager to get a lot of to have a better chance of getting picking up on all the little things and the little nuances. And I feel like you appreciate it more as an adult rather than like if you were just a young kid. Because if you were too young, I feel like you would probably find it boring. But rating-wise, it's very clean. There is nothing in it that I wouldn't show to pretty much anyone. So that's good. Now, as always, we're going to start off reading the synopsis. Basically, again, this is pulling from my anime list because it's just an easy way to get the background. So anyway, if I slaughter names, I apologize, but I don't speak Japanese. All right, Daikichi, and we'll just say his first name because last names just complicate things. Daikichi is a 30-year-old bachelor working a respectable job but otherwise wandering aimlessly throughout life. When his grandfather suddenly passes away, he returns to the family home to pay his respects. Upon arriving at the house, he meets a mysterious young girl named Rin, who to Daikichi's astonishment, is his grandfather's illegitimate daughter. The shy and unapproachable girl is deemed an embarrassment to the family and finds herself ostracized, I think, by her father's relatives, all of them refusing to take care of her in the wake of his death. Daikichi, angered by their coldness towards Rin, announces that he will take her in, despite the fact that he is a young, single man with no prior childcare experience. Usagi Drop is the story of Daikichi's journey through fatherhood as he raises Rin with his gentle and affectionate nature, as well as an exploration of the warmth and interdependence that are at the heart of a happy, close-knit family. So I just got done watching this. I literally finished the last 2 episodes like 20 minutes ago, and I was like, you know what, I gotta jump right into this review. Especially because I think that's the best time to really write in a review is right after you finish it, because all the thoughts are fresh, and this was a new one for me. So the characters, of course, there is several characters, but there is a few main ones. Now, main character is Daikichi. He is the 30-year-old bachelor, and other main character is Rin, who is the originally 6-year-old it's his pretty much daughter. It's his surrogate daughter, I guess. And those are pretty much the main characters. Now there's a plethora of other side characters. There is Koki, I think his name is, and he is a supporting character. He is one of Ren's friends, and then there is Yukari, another supporting character. She is sort of a friend of Daikichi's. There's Masako, who you'll learn, but she's a supporting character. There's Kazumi, supporting character, and then there's a few others. But the two main characters are Ren and Daikichi. So the anime, it has a very happy feel to it. As you watch it, and as I got farther, it was really happy, you know, and it just felt lighthearted. So the first thing I noticed when I turned it on was how beautiful it was to look at. The art style, it's honestly like staring at a canvas or like art, you know what I mean? It was really, really pretty to look at, and the music was so good. The music, the music was perfect. It really added to it, and honestly, the whole time, even by the last episode, even by episode 11, I just found myself like really just taken aback every time I would like think about it. Like, wow, you know, this music is so good, or wow, you know, the animation is so good. But it was good, and the story was awesome. Daikichi is just a great guy, you know, that especially right in the beginning is I felt so sorry for Rin, the little girl, because the rest of his family were like, you know, that they were talking about her like she was an embarrassment, and they were talking a lot of smack about her, and it was such a shame because is within earshot, and it's just terrible. That's a terrible thing to do to a child, and you know, feeling like they're a mistake or a nuisance or whatever. But he just immediately stepped up when obviously that's not what he's done before. You know, he's a 30-year-old single guy bachelor, you know what I mean? And he's just done, you know, just gone through life normally, but he never had a kid, never got married or anything. But he just stepped up and he took care of her, and more than that, he did a great job. That, you know, I've seen lots of other animes where, you know, that stuff, I mean, not quite like this happens, but stuff happens where, you know, where initially someone does a good thing, like maybe stepping up to take care of someone or whatever. Initially someone does a good thing, but later on there's like drama thrown in, you know what I mean? Like later on, so it's not just a smooth ride. Well, the entire anime, I was waiting for something to go wrong, because again, lots of times in anime, when they set it up to be like a really good thing, it's just like, I'm just waiting for the inevitable, like something horrible happens, someone dies, or someone gets some sort of incurable disease, or you know what I mean? I'm just like really jaded that I guess, but it's just, you wait for something bad to happen. But the anime, nothing did, you know, that initially the hardest part is right in the beginning when you're learning everybody, but it wasn't even hard. It was just like, you know, here's the problem, and he just jumped in and stepped up, and he did a great job the entire anime of taking care of her. There's a lot of times where there's just moments that are so heartwarming that you're just like, oh, that's so cute, like, oh, she's so adorable, or oh, he's such a good guy, because he really is, he's down to earth, and he really does a great job at taking care of her, especially considering, you know, that he's just winging it, you know what I mean? He's just suddenly, you know, from single guy to father, and he does a great job, especially considering, you know, it's not like he started from scratch, and it's a heartwarming, fun ride the entire way. And it was so good. It was so good. I'm still reeling in how good it was. Anyway, so it is only one season, and it is a pretty quick watch. Like I said, it is 11 episodes, and, you know, but I felt like that was enough. You know, sometimes it's sort of my reservations about anime that tend to be 24 episodes or 50 episodes or whatever, is a lot of the time I feel like that there's episodes where they're just like filling in, like there's like story filler, you know what I mean? And a lot of the time I do enjoy like the 11, 12, 13 range of episodes for anime, because I feel like that they just tell a more concise story, that they like, here's the story, we're jumping into it, you know, and you can just go into that, you know what I mean? And I feel like it's more concise, and there's less like watching filler, you know what I mean? There's not the obligatory beach episode or whatever, you know what I mean? And so I really enjoy it, and it was short, it was concise, it was awesome. I am willing to bet the manga would be just as good, and from what I read, again, it was very tight with its source material, and it was a really heartwarming, fun ride. So now this one's a little shorter because there's not that much to say, you know? I mean, it's just a really
great slice of life with some great messages, heartwarming the whole way. And if you're at all about slice of life, or if you're looking for a more like a really pretty anime or more lighthearted, because sometimes you watch a lot of just filth and it's just like wait a minute, what am I watching? So occasionally it's nice to break up maybe all the violent anime, because I watch a lot of violent anime and lots of other crazy anime. I watch a wide variety, but occasionally it's nice to step back and just watch something just really relaxed and really happy. So if you're looking for something that's just happy and you're trying to get out of some dark anime or dark things, and you're looking for something that's going to bring you up, absolutely watch this. This will do that for you, probably. It did it for me. That it was very lighthearted, very happy the entire way. Nothing really bad happens. There's not like sudden unnecessary drama, and that really, I think, helped it for me, because it was just a happy ride the whole way through. So that's pretty much it. Now, as far as recommendation goes, of course, absolutely recommend it. You got to watch this anime. Now, final rating. This is going to be no surprise to anyone, but I am giving Usagi Drop a 5 out of 5. It's just so good. This anime is very good. It made no mistakes worth noting, and is definitely worth a buy. It is an absolute buy. You've got to watch it. You've got to buy it and support it. It was so good. I know I'm going to. That is for sure. But I had a great time. There was not too many characters. It was really fun to watch. It was an easy, chill ride the whole way through, and when very heartwarming is going to be the main driving point, if you haven't already gotten that. Anyway, so this one's going to be a little bit shorter, but just because there's not always a lot to say about an anime. This one is about 11 minutes or whatever it is, and my other reviews were closer to like 20. But again, I'm not going for any specific length here, so it's just like I'll just talk about it till I run out of things to say, and then that's the review. But anyway, so this one's a little bit shorter because it's more concise. There's not that much to say, except watch it. You do yourself a favor. Give yourself a good decision. Make a good decision today and watch this anime. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I will be recording probably 2 gameplays after I get this video all put together and probably put up, and I'll get gameplays recorded and get those up for you guys, so you can expect lots of content today. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.
Hey guys, Sniffles McGillicuddy over here. Is the password drugs?
The super late defender. He's like, no, stop it.
No, I haven't seen your mother.
Hey, what are you doing? What do you forget about it? What are you doing? Okay. We walked all over those little peons. Better than being pee-offs, am I right? Sorry, I'll just stand over here. Lest we step on like a really big bomb or something, and they're like,
You done screwed up, blowing up entire facility. Wait, what? No!